Alex, there's something that a lot of Christians today have really struggled with, and it was during the times when the plagues were striking Egypt. And one of the plagues was where God was killing the firstborn. And my question to you is that, do you think that a really loving God could kill children?
Yeah, it speaks of the justice of God. Is it just to kill a child? And it speaks of the love of God. Would a loving God actually do this? And let's start by saying, I cannot kill a child and still remain just and loving. Nobody can. No human can do it and remain just and loving. But the question is, can God do it and still be a God of justice and a God of love? And he can, and here's two reasons why he can. First of all, God has perfect information. Let's assume that it's 1898 and you're walking the streets of Germany, and you run into an 8-year-old child, and they tell you the name of that child is Adolf Hitler. And you know that this person is going to kill millions and millions of people. Would it be just to kill that child at that time, having perfect information? And the answer, of course, is yes. And if you don't, you have more love for him than you do for the other 5 million. So when you have perfect information, you can make those decisions. And we don't have perfect information. So we cannot kill a child and remain just, but God can. Second reason is that God views things in eternity. You know, for us, many of us believe life ends here and now. God sees things in eternity, and God is the giver of eternal life. So God can look at a child and say, perhaps this could be one of the reasons that this child is going to suffer a lot in his life, and he could take his life early and usher him into heaven. See, God can usher anyone into heaven, into eternal life. We do not have the ability to do that. So God can kill a child and still remain just and loving for those two reasons, because he has perfect information and because he sees things in eternity. He could be easily making the decision to usher that child for whatever reason. There could be many reasons. He's going to suffer. Maybe if he lets him live too long, he will miss the opportunity to go into heaven. There could be many reasons why God could say, let me end his life now and bring him into eternity, into heaven. We obviously don't have the ability to do that, but God can do that, and God can remain just, and God can remain loving. Does that answer the question?
Yes, it does.